secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we have Tyler Herro's Replica build, aka Boy Wonder. Now, before we get into the video though, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Liking up the video will push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your noti game for my daily double uploads. But now let's jump straight into this video. So, Tyler Herro actually has probably the top 3 replica build name in the game, man. Boy Wonder is insane. Like it's come on, bro. We're talking about super, like, I guess it's not Superman, it's Superboy, whatever it's called, right? Boy Wonder. I just think it's dope. So let's just get straight into the video. Shooting guard, right-handed, number 14 is what we're looking at. He is going to be 6'5", all right, 195 pounds, all right. And the big one here that I used to catch that got me was you have to go all the way down to 6'5" for his wingspan. So sometimes you got to drop the wingspan a lot, or drop the wingspan up to figure out how we can get this name. So that's what it was. You have to drop his wingspan down. Man, who knows how long this build has been in the game? You just don't know. And, you know, usually I just do the default and go down one, go up one. But now you got to mess around a little bit and be really dropping wingspans, all right? Or really going up a wingspan. So that's something to keep in mind. Close shot, we are going 86 on that close shot. And the really big thing here, since he is 6'5", is going to be the Giant Slayer and Fearless Finisher. The good thing is that there are tier 1 and tier 2 respectfully, so that's going to be dope. Layup, again, we want to go to 80. We want to go 80 because we do want to make sure we get the Zach LaVine layup package. As of today, it's still the best layup package in the game. You get Acrobat on silver also. Slithery on silver is another one, but I just don't know if we're going to be able to get that, right? So 60 on the driving dunk is as high as you can go, and then 40 on the post control. So you only have 13 badges here to work with. So if you want to get that slithery, you're going to have to at least add 3 additional badges here to be able to get that, okay? Then on the shooting, his shooting's off the charts. Now, I want to say this once more. If you're going to make this build later on down the line, you know they do updates, you might not be able to make it. So if you want this build and you're able to make it, and then make the build, and you got to literally physically put them in the park. You can't just make the build and let it sit at your builder. You got to make the build, physically put them in the park, and it will lock in the name. Because as you know, Tyler Herro, he's up and down. So they do updates every 2 weeks on the rosters. So, hey, if you're watching this weeks down the line, you might not be able to get this build name anymore. You're going to have to do +8 or -8 within the current attributes that he has if you're not able to get it now, okay? But look this out. 3-point shot at a 93 will give you limitless range on gold. And then by going 93, you get catch and shoot on Hall of Fame. This build is insane, man. You're going to get also Agent 3s on gold, blinders on gold. You get Green Machine on Hall of Fame, Volume Shooter, Amped on Hall of Fame, Space Creator Hall of Fame. You basically get a crap ton of badges. This build is really, really good from the shooting standpoint, and the dribbling is going to be insane also. I say this all the time. Lower ranked overall players on the game make really, really good replica builds. And this is no different. 79 pass accuracy, 90 on the ball handle, okay? 90 on the ball handle, and then 75 with the speed with ball. So the beautiful thing about this is that you will get Clamp Breaker on gold. You will get, you know, obviously we all know everybody's been going handles for days for the longest on silver, but you get Quick Footstep Hall of Fame, Unpluckable on gold, and Hyperdrive on gold. So basically, this build is able to be a primary ball handler build. You get all the animations you need with a 90 ball handle, with a 93 3 ball. You are going to be able to cook up really well with this build. And then again, just like most typical builds in the NBA, defense is not going to be the greatest, but you are able to get at least a 70 perimeter defense, which is associated with your lateral quickness. So that's going to be really tough, okay? And then your block is just a 39. And surprisingly, you get a very high defensive rebound. So you are able to get a 70 defensive rebound with this build, but you only have 7 bash points to work with. But at the same time, you will be able to get rebound chaser. This build should be able to rebound and really work well in transition, okay? And then also here, your speed, we'll go 80 on the speed, 86 on your acceleration, 51 on your strength, 65 on your vert, and then of course 90 on your stamina. So again, the name by itself, Boy Wonder, is insane, but also the attributes from shooting and playmaking will be good. So again, this is your typical PG build that you see in the stage, you see in Pro-Am, you see in Rec. Their job is just to cook out on the perimeter and score, but at the same time, really good pass accuracy, and also you have really good badges to finish at the basket. Just understand, the 60 driving dunk is good enough to get dunked. So this build is not going to be going to the basket and can't dunk, and I want people to understand that. So by having a 60 driving dunk, you will be able to go to the basket and dunk consistently. Basically, every single time you're open, you will dunk the ball, and if there is any type of contest or anything like that, your Giant Slayer on Hall of Fame and your fearless finisher on Gold should help you out, all right? I went with limitless range and ankle breaking shots, but you do have, of course, the bread and butter shot creating and your limitless. I know some people love to go double limitless, which is nothing wrong with that. I also know people love going with the pull-up precision when they like doing fades and that type of deal. So again, that's something to keep in mind. But again, ankle breaking shots is really dope to have, especially if you love doing hop shots, cancellations, going to other moves. So it is a good one to have if you love dropping people. But if that's not your wave, then maybe going limitless, double limitless, or then going with pull-up precision might be the other one, okay? But check this out right here. We finally got the name, man. So again, Tyler Herro has a top 3 name. I don't care what anybody says. Boy Wonder is just insane. Walking around with Boy Wonder name is dope, all right? And then here you have it, my nephews and nieces, man. We got the one, the only, the great Tyler Herro, aka Boy Wonder. He's actually 20 a game, man. So it's not like Tyler been putting in work. Tyler puts in work, man. So now we're gonna do is this. We're gonna test this build out real quick. We'll get to 99 and we'll get you out of here, right? So let's go here. Boom. We already talked about this. Get your Giant Slayer, your fearless finisher. And again, like I said, we'll go ahead and core fearless finisher right now because you won't have slithery. We'll get the acrobat on silver. We have 5 left over. So really the big one here, we'll probably just go ahead and get the fast switch under the basket just in case. So these are the ones to work with. If you want to get slithery, then you're going to have to go ahead and get 3 additional badge points, okay? On the shooting side, there's so much here to work with. So we have Green Machine, then we'll also have, let's do his first, all right? So we'll get amped because down here, there's so many different options, all right? You got to get limitless, right? We already know that. We're getting limitless, okay? Blinders is also another good one to have. But then Agent 3s could be another one that you'll be looking into. If you're big on Agent 3s and you like fading a lot, Agent 3s on Gold is going to be really good. Now, I know a lot of people that don't utilize that, but at the same time, just having it on Gold is a big benefit. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with going here, and then you definitely want to get amped as high as you can. Don't sleep. All right, the next one will be Volume Shooter. Now, I would go Volume Shooter if I didn't get Agent. But what you could do is double core, right? Double core Limitless, double core Blinders. If you hit level 40 this season, then obviously you get the double core badge set up. So if you can double core shooting, then you'll definitely be able to get amped and Volume Shooter. And I think that's where you should use your double core at. So if you did double core, use it on your shooting portion. And then when it comes to your playmaking, utilize all the rest of your badges. You should have, if you use 3 on finishing, that means you should have 3 more additional badges to use. Or you can say forget slithery and then use all 5 of your badges, that's your additional badge points here, because you're going to need it, all right? So this right here, because you want to go ahead and go handles for days. Oops. Let's take this off real quick. You want to core clamp breaker, all right? Get your handles for days. And as you see, you got the ones you want. Unpluck real quick, first step, handles for days. But then you're going to need bell out. But then you have nothing left for hyperdrive, and that's where you want to go ahead and get all your badge points to get hyperdrive. Hyperdrive is really good. Don't get it twisted. I know some people say it is only effective if you're 6'9" or taller. That is cap. You need hyperdrive. Get it as high as you can. It's going to be really beneficial, okay? So go ahead and utilize those extra badge points there. And then here, like I said, let's make sure we have anything. Okay, so we'll go menace. We'll core menace. We'll get rebound chaser here. We'll get pick dodger. And then we'll get ankle braces, okay? Like I said, there's not much here to work with. This is not known for a defensive type play style build. But there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is Tyler Herro's, a.k.a. Boy Wonder replica build. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this build. And other than that, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with another banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with another banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.